Okay, so I saw this post that says you can only save one album. So I'm gonna give my pick and then I'm gonna rank these. Okay, so number one, Lemonade by Beyonce. There's a disconnect for Lemonade with some people. A lot of my friends don't go for Lemonade, but I'm fond of it personally, okay? When we're looking at Daddy Lessons, her getting into that country lane, which was really great, and fuck the CMAs or whatever award show that she performed at with the chicks, and then they took it down because of the backlash. Y'all are weak as fuck. But yeah, Daddy Lessons was a great song. Probably the best song in the album, in my opinion. A lot of people hate on Sandcastles. One of my friends said it sounded like slavery music, which, wow, very derogatory. But I love Sandcastles, okay? Like that one part when she was like, bitch, I scratched out the name and the frame in your face. Like that part or whatever she says, that part. Yeah, no, she was mad as hell. Like Sandcastles was a really good ballad on this album. I love Sandcastles. Sorry, that whole bridge moment on Sorry. Yeah, she was fed up with Jay-Z. She was fed up with Jay-Z. She ate. I really like Sorry. Hold Up is a really good song on this album too. Love Drought tends to be a fan favorite. I have to talk about Love Drought. Love Drought is a really, really good song on this album. I thought that the production really stands out on this song, particularly. All Night should have been the closer for the album, but for some reason they wanted to shoehorn Formation on there. I get it was a song that was big for her. I believe it was number one, if not, very high on Billboard Hot 100. However, it does not fit in with the cohesiveness of the album, okay? You get to All Night and you wrap up everything, the whole story of the album, and then Formation. It just doesn't fit. They should not have put Formation on the album, okay? I feel like a lot of us can agree Formation had no place on the album if we're being real with ourselves. So there was that as well. 6 Inch with The Weeknd was a good song. Don't Hurt Yourself really grew me. I was not fond of Don't Hurt Yourself at first, if I'm being honest. Forward, I still don't really care for Forward. I was able to appreciate it more as a transitional moment, but I'm not really listening to Forward like that, if I'm being real. So yeah, most of the songs in the album are pretty good, so that's the one I would say. If I have to pick an album to be at number two, I give it to this Dua Lipa album, Future Nostalgia. Now, I've mentioned this before. I'm not particularly fond of Future Nostalgia. If you're wondering why would I put it at number two, because I'm thinking about all the singles on this album. She had a great run with the singles. I don't listen to the album tracks. I think the album tracks are shit, quite frankly. Future Nostalgia, the song, I just listened to it the other day, and that song fucking sucks again. Like, I already hated that song, and I had to re-listen to it, and like, that song's awful. Boys Will Be Boys, that might have been a single, but that song still sucks anyways. Like, the album tracks on here are not good. But she had, 6, 8 really good singles? Okay, so that's why I put that at number two. When Don't Start Now, that was a really good song for that time. Levitating, yes, absolutely. And I said this in my video Dragging the Baby, but Levitating did not need him to be on the song. It didn't. Levitating is perfectly fine by itself. I wholeheartedly believe that. Love Again was a really good song on this album too. You had Hallucinate. Like, she just had hit after hit after hit after hit. Like, the singles really did carry this album. And so that's why I put it at number two. At number three, I'm going to put the Billie Eilish album, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? Another album where I'm not really that fond of it. It's just particular songs that I like. So the song I Love You, I think it's a really haunting and beautiful song. I love the guitar. I love how it progresses all the way throughout it. So that's a song that I'm really fond of. When the Party's Over, I love the vocal deliveries and just how she changes it all the way throughout the song. So I am pretty fond of that song as well. So those are two that I go back to on this album pretty often and everything like that. And I think I like My Strange Addiction. Like, there's songs, like, there's moments on here that I'm like, okay, like, these are decent. But as an album, it's probably my least favorite Billie project and everything like that. More fond of, like, her EP, etc. So, yeah, it's not bad. It's just there's particular songs that I like more and that I'm just not going to listen to the whole album, if I'm being real. And it still pisses me off to this day, the fact that the first song was her taking out her retainer. Like, who gives a fuck? Can you start the album, please? Like, y'all keep trolling. Bad Guy, I'm tired of that song. I don't think that it's aged great. Okay, so yeah, she had her moments. She had her moments on the sound, but we can move on. At number four, I'm going to put Art Pop by Lady Gaga. So I don't hate this album per se. I listened to it once and it was just overwhelming. It was really sensory overload. So I re-listened to it a few days ago because I needed to get back to it and everything. And so my thoughts on it now, I don't think it's a bad album and everything, but for me, it's kind of like background music, if that makes sense. I like Guy, I like Applause. Those are songs that I really like. And there's some other songs that I'm like, okay, like, it's not bad, but then there's some other stuff. I think it's the song Swine. There's some stuff on here I'm just like, girl, you're doing anything. I can appreciate what she was doing in terms of being experimental and from the production standpoints of the album. However, it's not my cup of tea. I don't absolutely hate it, though. There's worse Lady Gaga albums than Art Pop. I can respect what she was trying to do with it. I'm taking Art Pop over Joanne in The Fame. And y'all got mad because I dragged The Fame, but I don't give a fuck. That album is mid as fuck outside of the singles. I'm sorry. I don't know how y'all think The Fame is a good album, but that's a conversation for a different day. So, yeah, in summation, if I had to rank these albums, number one, Lemonade by Beyonce. Number two, Future Nostalgia by Dua Lipa. Number three would be Billie Eilish, When We All Fall Asleep, Where Do We Go? And at number four, we have Lady Gaga, Art Pop. So there's that. And oh yeah, Lady Gaga ain't shit for collaborating with that man. I know she deleted it, but she ain't shit for that. Okay, I'm gonna hold her accountable for that shit. Let me know what you think down below. We can continue that conversation.